It may not be Monday, but after the holiday weekend, it might just feel like it. So it's time for some financial tips for you as we approach the giving season. Here's this week's Smart Money Monday.
The shelves here at the Hawaii Food Bank may look full now, but they can always use your help. So what do you need to know about making charitable donations? Well, Vera right here from Bank of Hawaii, here to talk about maybe some of the biggest concerns. What are some things that people should know about before they make their decide to give some money?
Well, it's really important to make sure that you're giving your money to a qualified organization so that you can get that charitable deduction as well. You know, the help in our community that these donations give is just incredible, but it also helps you by making that charitable contribution because you get a deduction on your tax return, reduces your tax liability. So
what are we talking about when we say qualified organization?
Well, the IRS will review an organization and issue a determination letter to them, letting them know that they are qualified as a donation recipient. The organization should be able to tell you if they're qualified. If not, then you can also check the IRS website. They have a special section on charities, and just go to that charities page and you can look up your organization and it'll tell you the deductibility of it.
Okay, so once we've decided, we know that we're going to give money to the food bank or wherever else it is, how do we go about getting that deduction?
Well, first of all, you have to pay the money over to them, or you can give them assets as well. There's multiple ways that you can make a donation. It's important, though, when you do make that donation, that you do get a receipt so that you can take that deduction on your tax return. If you're making a donation of less than $250, then you just need to use a check. As long as it shows the date, the amount, and the recipient organization, you should be good. But if it's more than $250, then you do need to also get an acknowledgement letter from the organization. And if you're doing some donations of some unusual assets like closely held stock or some vehicles, artwork, things like that, you should also get an appraiser to solidify the value of your donation.
Because, I mean, we always want to donate, we always want to be charitable, but it might as well make it work for yourself, right?
Exactly, and that does increase the amount that you can give. If you're if you're getting a deduction that reduces your tax liability, there's some extra money that you can use for that. So
okay, so some laws have changed. How are things different now than they were a year ago?
Well, mainly for Hawaii, the laws have changed a little bit. We had a cap on the amount that you could deduct. If your income was over $100,000 for single people, then they had a cap of $25,000. For married people, it's over $200,000. They had a cap of $50,000. So that cap's been limited. Your deduction may still be limited under the federal rules, and Hawaii does make reference to those. So you'll want to consult with your tax advisor on that. But the $25,000 and $50,000 cap has been lifted for charitable deductions.
Very interesting. All right, Vera right from Bank of Hawaii. And special thanks to the Hawaii Food Bank for allowing us to come on in and take a look at what they've got over here. All the information about this on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com. For Hawaii News Now, I'm Steve Uihara.